Hey, I'm doing it really, really big. Y'all see who I got with me right here? But if you don't know my man, Mitch Hawkins.
Yeah, what's going on, y'all? What's going on?
Now, Mitch brought some esteemed guests with him, and I'm willing to bet a lot of y'all know who these great people are, too, and we're really proud that they're here. We got Susan, we got Bruce, and we got Rob.
Give it up.
Yeah, doing it really big. Now, Susan, you're close to me. You got a mic. Now, I'm being told you work with some of the greats like in Jodeci.
Yes, that's true.
Wow. How was that experience?
It was awesome.
Yeah?
It was awesome, yeah.
You caught them in the good years?
I caught, yeah.
I ain't saying they had bad. I ain't saying they had bad years. Well, I guess that would imply that. But, you know, when they were sizzling.
Absolutely.
How was that?
Perfect timing. Well, I was singing with the local group in Cleveland.
Yeah.
And the guy that we were doing music with was like, well, Jodeci's going to be in Chicago. We should go so you all can audition. So it kind of happened like that. And
y'all went to Chicago and
we went to
auditioned.
Chicago. And actually, Puffy snuck us backstage.
Puff snuck you backstage.
He did, because we were all, yes, snuck us backstage.
What made him do that?
Because we were all dressed alike. He was like, oh, so y'all a group or something?
He was
and
enamored
we were like,
with
yeah.
that.
And we were like, yeah, we sing or whatever. And he was like, okay, I'm going to get y'all back here to get to Devontae, like who y'all want to see. You know, we're like Devontae. So
Yeah, the producer, yeah.
we got to him and we sang for him. And then
What was his reaction?
Devontae's
Yeah,
reaction?
yeah.
It was kind of like, okay, if y'all here, y'all better be about something, because how did y'all get back here? What y'all doing in my dressing room?
Right,
it was
right.
one of those type of situations. But yeah, he actually
That had to been a lot of pressure. What are y'all doing back here in my room? Y'all better be. It was a lot of pressure.
It was a lot of pressure.
How did you kill the pressure and perform? Because obviously you did, and you know.
Well, after we sang, it kind of like broke the ice. Some of the other guys, his group members were back there, and we just talked. They were really friendly.
Yeah.
And he was like, okay, I'm going to keep in contact with you all. And at that point, we were like, yeah, right, yeah, Devontae, you really not going to do that for real.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it happened. It just took off from there.
So did you end up recording music with them?
We did end up recording music. I actually did not end up with the same people I started with. He had an idea of a group that he wanted.
Who, Devontae or the other guy?
Devontae did.
Okay.
So it ended up being myself, a young lady named Rolita from DC, and Tweet.
So your other members, they got 86th. Is that what happened? They got axed out. I know you're not trying to drag it.
They got to come on.
Yeah, they got to come on the quest now.
No, because in the industry, yeah, if you're going to be a group, there's a certain type of image.
So some of the people were not, a group image, worthy. Unmarketable, right. I was trying to figure out a word to say.
No. Well, in his eyes. In his eyes. I wouldn't say that, but yeah. If it's
How did that make you feel? Because a lot of times in that instance, it seemed like some people either, they would play the loyalty thing, if you don't take me, they might say something stupid like that. If you don't take me, you can't have nobody. You know what I mean? Or was it a thing like, wow, they just want me and not them, and you were kind of heartbroken?
It was an uncomfortable moment, but at that time, I was hungry.
Yeah, so you pushed that to the side.
No, because it's like, okay, if I could get my foot in the door and
Right.
I can do something for you later, then we would do it like that. But that was like a once in a lifetime opportunity.
Wow.
So I wasn't going to say, okay, well, nah,
Right.
I'm going to stay.
Right. Now, Bruce.
Yes.
My man Bruce. Now, what y'all may not know about Bruce, like I'm getting hip to, Bruce produced for one of the hottest artists out in the streets right now on the R&B side of Avant. Huh? Talented. I think I was just listening to him. Did you do the MIBD? Did you do that too? Grinding slowly. You did that too?
No, I didn't.
You didn't do that one?
No.
But you produced for Avant.
Yes, I did.
Wow, how was that like?
It was an experience. He was young at the time. Met him. He was about 15 years old, actually. And he used to sing with a local group. And we took him in the studio, me and...
Young like how young?
He was 15.
Wow.
He was 15 at the time.
Was he a raw talent? Did you have to work with him?
He was pretty raw, but we knew he had the talent, so that's what made us work with him. Whenever we didn't have any sessions, we worked.
Was he a pure singer or did he rap too?
Pure singer?
Pure singer.
Yeah, pure singer, writer, songwriter. He was, he put him in a booth and he's like one take.
So when you produce music, is it all R&B or do you do hip hop music
We
too?
do a little bit of both. I mean, I do a little bit of both, but mostly R&B.
Mostly
R&B,
R&B.
yeah, that's that real music, that real R&B. That's
So how did you hook up with Avant when you was 15? How did that go?
well, I was an engineer in the studio at the time, so he came in with a group, and the owner of the studio, he was a good friend of his, so we used to just either record him or whoever we had in the studio at the time. But we didn't have a session, then we would do work on him.
Okay.
So we just
Oh, so he caught the benefit of somebody feeling it.
oh yeah, exactly.
Okay. A lot of y'all don't get that benefit.
Right.
Some of y'all do, and when you do, you need to really take advantage of it. And obviously,
Right.
he took advantage of his
He
opportunities.
He did, and his mom, of course, she trusted us, as young men to look over him. She allowed him. To
Did
come
she
to the
have any
studio.
special requirements for you? Listen, Bruce, he's only 15. I don't want him, in the studio with the Black and Miles.
Right. Well,
and all.
we wasn't doing that at the time, although we had, it was around, but we wasn't doing that. And of course, when he was around, he didn't do it,
Right.
so we didn't have it around him.
Right. So were you taken aback by his talent when he did his thing?
We were. He was. Like I said, he was really polished to be young, and as he got older, he got even better. He was a good writer. He'll listen to a song and he'll write to it without even actually writing. In his head, he'll come back the next day and remember everything he did, and we just kept.
You
it
still
going.
keep in contact with him?
Yes, we do. Actually, we just shot Unsung for Avant, which.
Oh, and they
should
came
air-
to you, won some insight?
Yes, yes.
I always want to know how did that go. So what they say, give us the detail. Did they pay? You don't want
All
to
the
pay?
dirt.
Yeah, exactly. School of Arts, they want they want the dirt,
Yeah, they wanted the dirt.
Oh, they want the dirt. So you give them what you can,
Yeah.
you just tell the truth. But we try. They should air in February.
Wow.
New season coming up.
And we just had a meeting with him too. So.
You just had a meeting with Avant.
Right.
Yeah.
Now you got Rob Cruz right here with you too. What's up,
What's
Rob?
up, player T?
Now y'all know
Everybody
Rob.
doing?
Rob do it big, you know what I mean? Do it real big, you know what I mean? Rob, talk about your experiences, man. Let them know, man.
Oh man, I did background for R. Kelly, man. Matter of fact, his niece is singing with the group that I'm working with now with my daughter called Passion.
Okay.
And
that's real school?
that's real school.
Okay.
Yeah. I had the pleasure of doing Unsung with Avant. He came up to my studio.
Yes, he did.
Who, Avant
Bruce.
came up to your studio?
Yes, that's where we shot the Unsung.
Okay.
I stuck my head in there.
And he came in
Oh,
for
you
a
did?
minute, but yeah,
Okay.
I appreciate him, for
Shameless
coming
plug.
and showing the love because of Bruce and Tone. He came up. I've been on Avant since he was younger too,
So that was big of Avant to go back and show you where I started from, you
Oh,
know.
yeah.
I rock with Bruce.
Oh, yeah,
Bruce had me.
exactly.
Yeah, because Bruce and them was giving me studio time when I wasn't paying for it. You know what I mean? So, yeah, we
Yeah.
got to thank them dudes.
But Avant is a heck of a talent, man.
Yes, sir.
Ever since he was younger, I used to listen to him like, this dude.
R.
knows
Kelly's
stuff.
niece, what is she like working with her?
She's incredible. She's a genius too, man. Play, write, sing. Man, she's
Now,
incredible.
with her family being a big star as he is, does she have those same expectations? Is she easy to work with, hard to work with, or what?
Very easy to work with.
Very easy
Very
to work
easy
with?
to work with. I love her.
Yeah.
I love her, man. So she works with my daughter. Her and my daughter get along fine.
What's the name of their crew?
Passion.
Passion.
You're looking for him real soon. We're working on him now. Bruce helping me with it.
Oh, y'all
some
working on the
production.
album right now?
Yes, working on the album right
Me
now.
and my son, yeah, they're gonna be pretty good.
And your son?
His
Yeah, my
son, Brandon.
is one of the producers.
Oh, one of the producers? Oh, wow. so
Also-
he spent a lot of time in the studio and then wanted to do
Right.
what you did.
Yeah, got to get that young flair in there too, So he got he's a DJ, here in Cleveland, DJ Lamar, and he works in Crest Jam Studios, which is my studio, and he's gonna
Quest what?
Crest Jam,
Crest Jam.
Crest Jam,
Okay.
right? So he's gonna do some things for
Like CREST?
CRESS.
Oh, okay.
And what does that mean,
Jams.
Bruce?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Create real easy super sounding jams.
Ah,
I never
yeah.
knew
I
that,
like,
right? I never knew that.
I like the acronym. Now, Mitch,
Hey, what's up, player
thank
T?
you, man,
All
for
right.
coming on board. I appreciate
Thank
you
you
for
for having me.
bringing
Thank you for
everybody
having
down
me.
with you, man.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Now,
sir.
let's get to the, I don't eat meat, so, for y'all do, the meat and potatoes of everything. The Quest.
Yes.
What is that and what is it about?
Okay, as everybody told you their stories, to me they are the mecca of R&B. Like I said, Susan started off with Jodeci singing with Tweet and all other stuff, and she was around that. She has great relationships with Timberland and Missy. You have Bruce. Bruce had me when I was a kid. We was around that time, singing with Avant and them in the same studio. Back in them days, the studio was like the place to be.
Right.
You know what I mean? So we learned a lot from him, and it was just crazy. And Cruz, me and Cruz just been, I've been knowing them. They was our big brothers because he had a group called Clockwork back in the day. And we looked up to them. They was like our bigger brothers, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like I wanted to put together a super team to create something that Cleveland has never seen before.
Right.
And it's, kind of keep it in the mind frame of Ohio version of making a band.
Okay.
We want to bring that essence of R&B back. You know what I mean?
Right.
Something that's missing, and what's missing is the singing groups. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So what we want to do is get together and audition people, so we can put together a super group to kind of put them through A&R, which has been lost somewhere along the line. People don't develop groups anymore.
Right.
We kind of started it over at Urban City with Keezy and Taylor, but I want to continue it here so we can create something big, something that Cleveland has never seen.
Hey, get a shot of this. Get a shot of this.
Shout out to Dub, and he said, I said, what size he need, man? About a large, extra large? He said, no, get him a small, man. I said, a small.
Now
I got a medium. I got another medium if you can't fit that, man.
Now, with the quest, is it men and women you're looking for, or what?
Men, 15 to 23, ages 15 to 23.
Why not
This
women?
time around.
This time around.
Oh, this time
yeah.
around. Why y'all feel that's what's missing the most? Male singing groups.
We want to bring back that essence of Jodeci and Boys the Man.
Yeah.
What's up, Trent?
I got a question.
Yes, sir.
My question is, you got the quest, and it's like you said. I mean, it's sort of like Diddy already did a boys group.
Right.
So what's gonna be different from the quest, from that and the quest?
That's a good question. The question to answer that question for you is timing, Chuck. Day 26 to me was live. You understand what I'm saying? But the timing that they came out was at the end of kind of R&B. Nobody wanted to hear a group anymore. You know what I mean? So if you notice after that, everybody went solo. Everybody, Usher came out. All these people was going solo. You know what I mean? But now music goes back around. Like if you even go back to the 80s, you had Jeffrey Osborne, you had Glenn Jones, you had all these guys that were solo artists. And then what happened? You had Troop come out, New Edition was hitting the scene, Boys and Men, Jodeci.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Then what happened? They got erased again because hip hop took over. You know what I mean? So right now, if you listen to the radio, you got Scissor, you got what's the
Yeah, a lot of rappers starting to harmonize and sing in their music.
It's starting to come back around. Like even with Avant, somebody sampled Avant's rap.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Jacquees.
Yeah.
So the thing is now, and the thing is, the way the industry is force fed. On this radio, you hear the same thing every single day. So it's forcing you to listen to what they play.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's give them something good to play. Let's give them something new. Let's put together a hot group that people can relate to, that they can understand, that they can say, you know what? Think about the first time you heard Jodeci.
Yeah.
The first time you heard Boys the Man, you're like, wow, that's something.
You got heavy memories when it comes to them groups. At least I do. You know what I mean? I got heavy memories.
We want to
You know what I mean?
recreate that.
After hits,
Exactly.
Also, one of the main things is we wanted to come straight out of Cleveland also, which is something that hasn't been done.
Now-
you come out of Atlanta, you come out of...
Since what, the Rude Boys, OJs?
Right.
What?
Right, since Drill Levert had the Rude Boys and OJs, but you got to keep in mind, because I worked with them at the same time. They came out of Cleveland, but it always was by way of somewhere else, just like Avant. He's from Cleveland, but we had to go to Chicago and go to L.A. to get him the deal.
You think those same dynamics are in play now? You got to still do that, or do you think you can come straight out the hood now, straight out of Cleveland?
Well, you have to do the same thing. We're trying to change that.
That's
the
why
whole
you're
thing.
trying to
Right,
change
we're
it.
trying to-
Okay.
Trying to come something straight
Now,
out.
in your efforts to change it, you're reaching out to people like Joe Little and Avant and them to support your movement. Is that true?
Exactly.
Of course.
Right. So speak to that. You had preliminary talks with them, and they want to see more.
Oh, yeah,
Why-
we talked to Avant. Matter of fact, we had a meeting with him. Lil G is one of my best friends. Matter of fact, I'm pushing his single right now.
Yeah, Lil G got a new production
Like we used
out.
to.
G7, No Parole.
Like we used to, it's the single. And matter of fact, I sung the Rude Boys for about 10 years. After I did background for R. Kelly, I came home. Joe and Melvin came and got me.
You are part of the Rude Boys, because they keep trying to say this and this and that.
had that talk.
Yeah, I sung with her for. I sung with the Rude Boys. Yeah, I sung with her for 10 years, man. Yeah.
Look, if I sung with you for 10 years,
I was born in Aruba.
Yeah. Yeah, I sung with her for 10 years. And my brothers, Joe, Melvin, Dwight, Buddy, and rest in peace, Larry Marcus.
Because it's going to be a web-based series that we're creating behind it. Like I said, we have a director and everything, so it's going to be like a reality show. So the thing is, we're not just putting together a group, we're also creating their fan base as well. Right. So that's what's kind of going to be different. So we're using them to, to build their fan base. So I want them to see us step by step what we do from the process, from us sitting there auditioning people,
Sure.
getting our opinions about the people. One thing I don't want to do, and I tell them, is I don't want to critique people. I don't believe in destroying people's dreams. You know how they do in the reality shows, like, oh, you need to go work and you suck and all this stuff. I don't believe in doing that. I want to encourage people. So that's one thing that I want to do in this show.
So do you got an audition coming up for the Quest?
We do. The audition is at
The Basque, May 5th and 6th from 1 to 4 p.m. Make sure
It's
you
where?
be there. The Basque,
The Basque.
Broadway and Garfield.
Okay.
I told them to pull up the address before we got up here. But
Okay.
stay tuned. We'll put everything on Player T Show. Like I said, we want to collaborate with y'all and do
Yes,
some
sir.
things.
Yes, sir.
And
Yes, sir.
we really want this to work because it's that time to do something for Cleveland.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we need y'all behind
Now,
us.
give us a word of encouragement about it. Why do you think it's going to take off?
I think it's going to take off because it's time. It's time to bring together this community. We talk about it for years.
Right.
We need to show Cleveland how to do this. People in Cleveland can't work together for some reason. You have people that get together and they, man, we're going to do this, we're going to finally do this, and then they break apart because of egos and because of everything else. I know what he's done. I know what she's done. I know what he's done. There's no egos up here. We all respect
What do you
each
think
other.
could be your biggest challenge?
The biggest challenge, see, my thing is I want a three-man group. I just want 3 dudes, you know what I'm saying? But it's been arguments like, man, it's going to be 5, it's going to be this, because we got some guys, I'm telling you.
Are there any 5-member singing groups ever? I'm trying to think. Singing groups. Oh, yeah, the 5 heartbeats.
New edition. I mean, new edition.
Yeah, new edition.
True. Silk.
Yeah. Okay.
As yet.
Hey, y'all got-
Yeah, but it's too many personalities.
Hey,
know
like
what
you
I'm saying?
said, it's been a while, so don't blame me. It's been a while, you know. So what is y'all grinding to now since that's dead dog?
They don't do it right. They don't know how to slow dance. But that's what we want to do. We want to teach them how to love again. Remember back in the day you had your little tape that you put on before you talk to your girl, and you know what I'm saying? The slow songs made you talk to a girl and smooth, and you talk sexy in your voice. They don't have that music no more. We want that now. You know what I mean?
Tell us real quick, I know you got to go. What is it that you're looking for in a person when they audition?
The it factor. Me and Susan talked about. Let me let Susan describe this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just an it factor. It's like someone who, when you see them, you know it's something about them. Like they're a superstar already, or a superstar in the making. But it's that feeling, that someone gives you when they present themselves to you. So we're kind of looking for that.
Have it. Be yourself and have it, baby. That's kind of like true for anything in life. You got to own it. You got to command it, right? So if somebody want to, get in touch with you and get a part of the auditions and everything like that, or become a sponsor, or even pick up the program, how can they get in touch with you?
Well, said that crew still all the money. They can come through me. No, I'm joking. All the information is on our website, which is www.thequestohio.com. Check us out. We got our phone up there. We got the list of the address where the auditions is going to be. Check us out, Cleveland. Come support us. We need y'all. We need to finally put something together. Quit saying we want to work together, and let's do it.
I think this going to be huge. I
feel
think
it.
this going to be huge. You know what I mean? Because you're right, it's about time for the
time.
R&B to come back, and because all the rappers starting to sing. So I think it's gonna be big, and we're gonna help you make it big, man.
Thank you.
Give it up, Mitchell Hawkins, The Quest. I want to thank Rob. I want to thank Bruce and Susan for coming on. I really appreciate y'all.